Hey everybody, what is going on? This is Daryl, aka The D from the Simply Incredible podcast. Today I've got my comic book action figure statue haul from Big Lit Comic Con. It was a fun weekend. Surprisingly, it wasn't as busy as last year, which was actually kind of good. It made it easier to get around, so that was okay. They had at the Berglund Center, for those here, the Roanoke Civic Center, and it's kind of fun to go to this one because they have some celebrities there, which I almost never pay any attention to them, but they have it so you have the convention center and then you can walk through to the actual arena, and you're walking on the floor where stages and stuff for bands have been, wrestling matches have been, and it's really fun to go out there and just look around and think, wow, it's not as big as I thought it was. Because when I was a kid going there watching wrestling all the time, it just felt like such a big venue. Seeing Metallica there, Godsmack there, and so much more. And it's just like, wow, it's not as big as you think. But still, awesome fun time. Shout out to Ricky Terry, aka Plastic Fantastic Toys. He always hooks me up and I always hang out with him, help him out where I can. So a lot of fun there. Also hanging out with my good friend Jay Peasy Inc. Since he moved, haven't been able to hang out with him as much. So to be able to spend some time with him, absolutely awesome. Good to hang out, Peasy, and hopefully we'll get you on that podcast coming up soon. So that's exciting. Can't wait for that. So let's dig into the goodies. We'll start off with the action figure and the statue, and then dig into these books. Start off with this WWE Ultimate Edition. I picked this up from my friend David, aka what was he? Cobra Secret Lair. He changed his name, I believe, because I thought it used to be Cobra Soldier. I might be wrong on that. But David, thank you. I picked up this Alexa Bliss Ultimate figure. Absolutely awesome. Been a big fan of Ms. Bliss for a while. The only thing that me and him both thought was kind of interesting, because it's kind of from that Fiend era that where she was with. They don't have the little stuff like Raggedy Ann type of doll that she would carry around. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But still, great deal on it. Thanks, man. I definitely appreciate that. Thought that was phenomenal. Now, this statue I picked up a couple weeks ago, maybe last week actually. I started looking for some Harley Quinn books. Shocker, right? And I was just looking through stuff, and I saw some Adam Hughes stuff, and I thought, I wonder if he's got any Adam Hughes Harley Quinn statues. Sure enough, they do. So I was looking at them. I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait until after the show. If I don't find one, then I'll try to get one. And here we go. They had the one I had been looking for. This is awesome. CoverGirls, the DC line of CoverGirl statues. So very cool to have this. Limited to 8,000. We'll bust this open right quick so you guys can see it. And we got that right off the top. We got that COA with it. Numbered to 8,000. Now you guys can't see it. It's all wrinkly on there. But it is 1276. Is that what it was? 1276 out of 8,000. One of the interesting things is they also had this statue, not at the show, but apparently another one released, exact same statue in 2020, 2022, something like that. And again, same statue, it's just numbered to 5,000. Which I thought that's kind of weird, but okay. Let's see. Take her out the plastic. Plastic Fantastic Toys. There we go. That beautiful Harley Quinn statue. Looks amazing. Got that gigantic mallet there. Really cool. Really glad to have this. And the gentleman that was selling it, he gave me a great deal on it. I was like, hey, what's the best you can do on it? And to be honest, it was a little less than I was willing to pay. So I thought that was even better. See, the base got Harley on there. And on the bottom, got that, got the number on it. Because I saw what it was selling for online. I was like, maybe I can get it for a little less than that. Maybe, save the person the shipping charge on it and stuff. And not the shipping, but the fees. And it was actually less than what the fees would be and stuff. So I was like, heck yeah, definitely take that. So cool to add another Harley statue to the collection. Very excited about that. Next, Ricky. Ricky Plastic Fantastic Toys. Let me set you right there. He told me he had this a while back, and he finally remembered to bring it. This little cardboard, I guess it was a stand-up, because it looks like on the back it had like some tape. So maybe it was a standee, or maybe on a little stick or something. I don't know. But really, really cool. Another little thing to add to the Harley collection. Ricky, thanks so much, man. That was awesome. Definitely appreciate that. Let's see a couple of other people I wanted to mention that was at the show that I got to hang out with. Josh Ginter. Speaking of Josh, we're going right to Josh Ginter. Blue Monkey Studios, my buddy. He puts out some self-published stuff, books and stuff. Some minis, some I think they call them fanzines. I think this is kind of cool and put in a little pocket. This is like a little jeans pocket. Okay. And we had both versions of it, the black and white and the color. So that's awesome. That is so cool. I mean, he spends a lot of time on these, does a really good job. So very cool, Josh. Check out, I believe it's Blue Monkey Studios I know it's on Instagram. I think also Facebook. And there is a website on here, and I will be honest with you, I cannot read it. It's real. Maybe you guys can read it there at the bottom. I hope so. But really, really cool. Thanks, Josh, for hanging on to it for me. I was supposed to pick it up a few months ago. Things happened. Couldn't make it to Heroes Con. So, But thanks for hanging on to it for me. Very much appreciate it. Get in there. Get in the pocket. In the pocket. There we go. All right. Next, we're going to get to the comics. Let's see. Got some graded books. Got some raw books. Where is the other two I had? Oh, they're right here. They're right here. Actually, they're the three I had. Okay. Starting off with this one. My friend Matt Slay. He's been doing the artist stuff for a while now. Does some amazing work. If you ever see Matt Slay at a show, I believe his next show is Baltimore Comic Con. Phenomenal stuff. So if you get a chance, definitely go see him. And he just recently got a book published for him. That is awesome. Can't wait to read this. Try to read it probably tomorrow night. Patchwork Ends. I don't know if this is a series, because I think this is actually part one, so I assume that makes it a series. Look how smart I am. But I bought the book, and he also did a sketch for me. And we were talking about this because I've been trying to get him to do me a Harley Quinn sketch for a while now. And he finally did one. So there we go. That is awesome. Matt, thank you very much. So we were talking, and he was like, well, which one do you want? And I was like, I want the old school onesie Harley. He's like, okay, I got that one. He was like, that's the one I like too. And I was like, thank you so much. So Matt, Thank you so much. Can't wait to dig into this and read it. Very excited about this. It is from Broken Icon Publishing. I'm not sure if you can just, I don't know if you can order it from him, but I know he was saying that he will have some at Baltimore Comic Con. Again, definitely check it out. Matt, thank you, buddy. Looks amazing. Next, we're going to set you right. Yeah. Next, the Hero Initiative was there. And what they do is they sell autograph stuff or just books, some autographs, some might even have sketches on them, and it's for creators who, through the years, have have fallen on hard times and stuff. So it's you get a book, but really they consider it more of a donation, which I find to be really really awesome that they're doing this. And so I picked up a couple of books. The first one is G.I. Joe American Hero. I am not sure what year this is, but that's irrelevant. Signed by Dan Jurgensen. And you get a little COA with it. It's kind of cool because a signed book by Jurgensen, $5. Really, really awesome. So I thought that was cool. And, I went ahead and picked up one more book while I was there. This one's signed by Carl Story and Chuck Dixon. Nightwing number 17. That's a great looking cover. So, you know what? Why not get one from the Hero Initiative where helping comic book creators in need. I think that is phenomenal. Great thing to do for the comic book people. That is amazing. I also saw while I was there, my good friend Travis Foley from Longshot Comics. He did not have mystery boxes this time. Travis, no mysteries. But that's all right. He had someone with him, and it was really, really cool. It was one of his friend's son, and it was really cool because I walked over to him, and I was talking with him, and this young man, he was just looking at me, and I was like, and Trevor was like, oh yeah, he watches your show all the time. He's a big fan. I was like, so you're the one. Buddy, great to meet you. Sorry I didn't get your name. I feel bad about that. I was going to actually mention your name on here, and I am so sorry I missed your name. Doggone it. But hey, thanks for watching, man. So much appreciation. Let's see, anybody else on here? Hey, I've actually mentioned everybody. Back to the books. There was one guy there. I bought the rest of the stuff I actually bought from the one gentleman. I don't know his name. I don't know where he's from. I don't know his store. I don't know nothing other than he had some amazing prices on some books. So heck yeah, let's go in on these. You guys have been watching the show. You know I've been trying to go back, get some of the Batman books, some of the older issues. And I've said this before, when I decided I want to try to get as many of the Batman run as I can, I made the mistake of going for the recent ones first and working my way back. Should have gone the other way. Definitely should have. Should have tried to pick up some of those big books 6-7 years ago. Mistake. But that's okay. Working on it, slowly but surely. Slow and steady, the turtle wins the race. I don't know. So I picked up Batman number 165, old school 12-cent issue. So yeah, I thought that looked like an amazing cover. Really cool to have these old books. 1964. It's way older than me. And I picked up number 158. Ace the Bat Hound is on it. He seems to be having some issues with Batman and Robin. Is this 1963? That is awesome. So glad to pick up a couple more of those really old issues, the 1960s. Again, the plan is try to pick up a few issues here and there where I can. If I can find some really cheap, that's even better. But right now, we get what we can. So yeah, definitely awesome to add those two to the collection. Now, here's some of the comics, the graded books that he had, and again, some of the prices on them, I was like, wow, that seems really cheap. So, and he had a bunch of books, and there was a few that I really wanted. I was like, I just don't have the money to just go dive in on a big run of a lot of these books. But okay, start off with this first one. Back in the 80s, me and my mom, we would watch The Honeymooners. If I'm not mistaken, I think he came on WGN back in the day. And I saw this book. It's The Honeymooners #1 from 1986. Now, this is not the original, the first run of Honeymooners. The first run was in the 1950s. I think 1957, I believe. I'm not going back that far. But they had issue 1, 8.0, white pages. It was $25. I mean, that's basically grading. I mean, grading and shipping is going to put you, close to that, if not around that price. So I was like, you know what? That's pretty awesome. And Art Carney, Jackie Gleason, Audrey Meadows, and the other lady whose name I can't think that played Art Carney's wife on the show. Joyce Randolph. Joyce Randolph. So yeah, love this show back in the day, and so many memories of me and mom watching The Honeymooners. So definitely kind of had to pick that up just from nostalgia. Next, I thought this was pretty cool. Not again. I don't know if this is like dollar bin stuff. I don't know, but I love this cover. I think it's a fun book. Jack Kirby cover. Right off the bat, we're doing something fun. Jack Kirby story. My bad. If I learn to read, that's even better. And Kirby art, and Kirby cover. So you know what? If I read the whole thing, I would know he'd done just about everything on here. But it is 2001: A Space Odyssey from 1976. Yeah, 1976. Marvel Comics. I was like, you know what? We'll pick that up. 7.0. Maybe I paid too much. Maybe I paid a fair price. It was $30. Actually, it was less than that because I bought a few things and they cut me a deal on it. So it was probably less than that. But I just thought that's a great cover. Really cool book to have. Why not get it? And it's kind of based on the Stanley Kubrick movie from back in the day. So, yeah. This one was one. Very, very happy I picked this one up. I wish I had the issue before this, but I don't. Amazing Adventures #12. This is, let's see, Beast, Iron Man, Professor X, and Jean Grey appearance. I think this is the second appearance of the Beast with fur, if I'm not mistaken. 7.0 from 1972. March 1972, 1 month younger than me. I was born in April 72, so this is 1 month older than me, May 1972. Again, very cheap. I was like, wow, that is almost absurdly cheap. So, yeah, definitely glad to have picked that one up. Great book, I think. White pages from 1972, 7.0. I'll take it. And the last book I picked up, not a grail, not anything huge, which is a little upsetting, but that's okay. Green Lantern, Green Arrow. Neil Adams artwork on here. 1972. Actually, I guess my birth month. It is It is the April-May issue, number 89. Thought that was phenomenal to get. And again, the price he had on is like, wow, so cheap. And this was the last issue before they had like a 4-year, 4.5 year break, something like that. Looks like about a a little over 4 years, a little over 4-year break. So, and I thought the cover was amazing. Neil Adams cover. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick that up again. So cheap he had these for. Again, he had a bunch more. A lot of the Green Lantern he had from this run. I really wish I had the money to pick up the drug issue. He had that one. Wish I could have gotten that one. Just didn't have the money for it, but you know what? I've got one, but his was in a much higher grade. That's okay. That's okay. That's all I got. Again, thanks to everybody there. So much fun. Let's see. Matt Slay, Peasy, Ricky, Ginter, Travis, the Hero Initiative, David, Cobra Secret Lair. So much fun. Great time hanging out, chatting, and just good fun. Just definitely good fun. More podcast is coming up. To be honest, with some family issues going on, we're going to see how long it'll be before Troy can make it back. We're going to be giving him time, whatever he needs. If you got a chance, send him some positive vibes or prayers for his family, stuff they're going through. So, Troy, love you, man, and we'll be back to it soon. Me and Peasy are thinking about doing some podcasts coming up. Keep an eye on that. Check out Simply Incredible Disc Golf here on YouTube. That's our YouTube channel for disc golf. So definitely check that out. A lot of fun playing disc golf. We're not good, but at least we think we are. But that's all I got. And you guys have an incredible day.